Hey, it's Sunday and I wanted to talk to you about funds today. My laundry is over there in the corner. One second. Is that better? I should probably redo that, but if I don't, keeping it in. All right, talking about funds. Usually you'll hear me talk a lot about an emergency savings fund. So that's kind of it's a very traditional fund, right? We all want to have a little something set aside for a rainy day. Emergency fund, you need one. What about some of the other funds that might be advantageous to you? Last week we talked about having a gift fund or budgeting for gifts. The other funds that are quite popular are things like a vacation fund. If you like to go on vacation or a few vacations annually, setting aside money each month for your vacation is a great way to make sure that that happens. Another one is, you guys, I took off my glasses so that the glare wouldn't happen, and now I can't see my notes. One moment. Okay. Taxes, having a tax savings fund. So my husband's self-employed and we always pay quarterly taxes, and sometimes we have to pay extra annually as well. So we set aside money each month in a tax savings fund for whatever we'll owe for quarterly taxes or annual taxes. So this is a big deal this month because it messed with our tiny house savings fund. So I'll tell you about that soon as we wrap up June, headed into July. But that's not what this is about. Tax savings fund is great. It makes things less surprising for tax year. What about saving for a new car or a new to you car? Having a car savings fund is a great way to make that happen. So instead of going out and getting a loan for your next car, what if you start setting aside $200, $300, $400 a month, whatever, right, suits your needs, into a car savings fund. And then you take that wad of cash with you when you're ready to go car shopping. Oops, this is just a cluster today. One moment. I don't know if I can keep this. Maybe I will. Car savings funds, great way to make sure that you can pay cash for your next car. So you set it aside. It's kind of like a month, pretend like it's a car payment, $400 a month for this car payment. And then when you get the right amount of money that you want to spend in your car, you take that cash and you go pay for a car in cash. So car savings fund is another great one. Maintenance fund. Okay, this is one that often gets forgotten and I advocate for it all the time. If you own a car, if you own a home, if you own something that sometimes breaks, you need a repair fund. Whether or not you keep that in a savings account and you shove a couple $100s in there every month, or you keep it in an envelope and you have a wad of cash that you pile up in an envelope, whatever. Whatever works for you, but you need a repair fund or a maintenance fund if you own a home or you own a car or both. And kind of depending on maybe how old your car is or your home, right? How frequent you need repairs and things is maybe the amount of money that you should put in there. You do what works for you, but you really need to have one so it's less surprising. And you don't have to dip out of your emergency fund all the time. You can just keep it over there. So having a maintenance fund is really critical. We are using ours, so we have an auto maintenance fund and then a house maintenance fund. And our auto maintenance fund, it has like several $100s in it because we just haven't had to use it very much lately. But when we went to get our oil changed most recently, found out we need spark plugs and a flush of some kind, transmission or something. So next month we'll schedule that and we have enough cash for it. So it's not a big deal. We just have all of the cash for it. So those are the few funds that I wanted to talk to you about. I apologize for all of the technical difficulty that you may have experienced while watching this video. I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday.